Is Jeter still an everyday shortstop, in your opinion?
Absolutely. Listen, this is a man that has batted 300 plus in 8 of the last 10 seasons. One of those seasons he didn't bat 300. He batted 297 for crying out loud. 297 2 years ago, 316 last year. This was his first game back after getting injured in the postseason. I'm not counting Derek Jeter out, particularly when you consider whether it's the Jason Nicks of the world, even though Eduardo Nunez can ball and he's got a bright future. In the end, what it comes down to is there's only one Derek Jeter, and we need to speak about him deferentially and with the respect that he deserves. Now, I hear where Curt Schilling is coming from, and I'm glad I saw that footage, because when I was told of what Curt Schilling said, I was going to call ESPN headquarters and ask the bosses to invoke an automatic 1-week suspension for Curtis Schilling, because how dare he say something so blasphemous about the Derek Jeter. But as I listened to him, he does make a point in terms of his lateral movement, how he wasn't an elite shortstop defender to begin with. They tailed off a little bit. So he is right about that, but he also was accurate in pointing out that because he's Derek Jeter, his presence alone is going to make a difference. And that difference means that you make him your everyday guy, that you don't even blink, and as long as he's around. Listen, Cal Ripken Jr., the great Cal Ripken Jr., that everybody wants to applaud because he came to work. He showed up to work every day for 20 years, okay? That same Cal Ripken, there were times when he didn't look like the Cal Ripken that he was when he was younger, okay? But he was still Cal Ripken, and his presence alone had an impact, and he could still play, and he could still get the job done. That is what Derek Jeter is, and that is why you leave him in there every day, and you don't even entertain discussions about Derek Jeter not being an everyday shortstop for you.
His name
not
right,
unless
Skip.
you find some superstar to come in there for him. And I have spoken.
Allow me to say, I love Curt Schilling on Baseball Tonight.
Oh.
I'm addicted to watching Curt
So
Schilling
do I.
on Baseball Tonight. I
So
loved
am
what he
I.
said
That's not the
last
point.
night. The point here is this. Derek Jeter, did I say that right?
You
I
said
hope
it
I said
correctly.
it completely wrong because
No.
I tried to mess it up.
No.
Yeah. Derek Jeter, Stephen A. Smith, has been a below-average shortstop for 10 or 12 years. You know it, and I know
Below
it.
average?
Yes.
Below average?
On lateral
You mentioned the
movement, balls
words
he
below
gets to?
average with
Come
Derek
on.
Jeter. I swear I want to throw this glass of water. How dare
Come on,
you
throw
say
it through
such
the
a thing? How
monitor. See
dare
how far
you?
it gets.
How dare you? Are lucky I'm not in studio today. Oh, I'd reach over the
boy.
table. I'd throw something at you. I swear I would. How could you say such a thing? What is wrong with you?
You know,
below average? Derek Jeter?
I said it because Keith Law, who was also on that round table last night on Baseball Tonight, has been saying it for year after year. You've heard it from Buster. You've heard it from Jason Stark. Anybody who watches the game night in and night out will tell you he just doesn't get to enough balls. He's fine on the balls he gets to. Now he will get to fewer balls than he ever did. And over time, with Tampa Bay on fire, with the Orioles still looking like the Orioles of last year, and my Boston Red Sox winning again last night in Seattle, and I did watch that all the way to the great end and extra innings of that game, Stephen A. Yes. The point is that the Yankees need somebody who can cover a little more ground at shortstop. And let me also say that the great Derek Jeter, even running straight line to first base, I thought there was a little hitch in the get-along. It didn't look like he was 100%
The
running.
first time he's running months.
He said after the game, he said, I've been running all over the place for several weeks. He's got a plate in his foot, Stephen A., and he's 39 years of age. What do you want from the man? He's obviously a great Yankee. You can make a case he's the greatest Yankee ever, which you have. You can make he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. We know all that. But the time is now. This team needs his presence. And I give you this. I thought it was significant, even against the Kansas City Royals. Jeter played. Jeter did okay offensively. He contributed a little bit here and there, but just in sheer presence, they won the game. They will win more games with Derek Jeter in the dugout, maybe in the lineup. Maybe he will DH a little bit here and there, but it's hard to play him every day at shortstop and get away with it in a very tough AL East race.
He's Derek Jeter, man.
He used to be.
He's a 5-time champion, man. okay? He's got over 3,000 hits, man. He's a 13-time All-Star, man. A 5-time Gold Glover. What is wrong with you people? You know, come and talk to me when there is someone viable to put in there. You understand? That can produce more than he does. But as long as it's even an argument, it is an insult to discuss this. This is Derek Jeter.
It's the cold, hard truth.
How dare you people?